Welcome to the OZone, cyclone in your time zone. Turn up your headphones as we dethrone this overblown Flintstone. Yeah, hey, turn up my microphone. So sit back, kick back. Oz is here to kick back. You Christians are cool, but your beliefs are bad. So attack that. I have to do that. Running through this bullshit like Barry Sanders, halfback. Know that. So run and tell Eddie, Jim, and all of them. We're here waiting to meet them. Tell Catholic traditionalist, he's full of shit. And the armor of God is still on my Christmas wish list. Until then, Dawson is on my shit list. You're so bad, you should ask Batman for forgiveness. So cute, you're fictional, religious, business. Bullshit. Yeah. Welcome to the OZone. Yeah. Welcome to the OZone. Yeah, tell me. Tell me, yeah, tell me. Welcome to the OZone. What's up, everybody? And like the song said, welcome to the OZone, part of the Atheist Roundtable. Obviously, I'm Oz. Nate, what's up, man?
How's it going, man?
Chilling, man. Feeling pretty good here. I'm getting excited about this little tournament.
Oh, yeah.
I've got some feedback from most of the participants, and they're pretty geeked. So right now we're at last I counted, I think it's like $550 for the winner. So it's 550 bones. So they better bring that smoke. So Nate, I know you're helping get the topics and everything in order with the participants. How's that going so far?
Oh, there's a couple of good ones, and I know a lot of folks are interested how atheist versus atheist might work, or theist versus theist might work. There's some topics that I feel are very interesting takes when you have those types of matchups. So looking forward to the reveal that'll be coming up soon with those. So.
Yeah, we'll once we have everything in order, maybe we'll do another OZone and put those out there as far as the different matchups, who is debating whom, and what the topic will be. So for those listening and watch this later, originally the plan was that we were going to have random topics in the first two rounds, but the more I was just having conversation, dialogue with those that were going to be debating, they felt like for them and the viewers, the listeners, that it would be even better if it was topics that they were passionate about or had interest in. That way, they're vested in that argument, and I can't disagree with that. So we're it's a little longer journey, so to speak, and trying to get everything together. But if that means we have a better quality product, then we'll put the extra work in. But yep. So shout out to Nate and Sweaty Eddie for helping me get the topics and everything together. So if you're in the chat and you're like, what in the hell are these guys talking about? I'll show you here in a second. But before we do, I do want to go through the chat because for whatever reason, YouTube just assigned whatever time it wanted to assign to the feed. So it had like 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, something like that. And obviously we started at 4:40, almost on a dime. But even YouTube is used to us being late. So they made us look late, even though we weren't late. But quick shout out to everybody. Kendra, Wittershed, Just Jeff is in the building. Lady Nate Dog, what are you doing here?
Reading
Sam,
some of these comments, people getting excited for next weekend, man, already.
yeah.
They wish it was this weekend, but you gotta wait another week.
Well, and we'll get just 1 second on this weekend.
Mm.
Hold on. Samuel Do Nothing, the Grumps, something you said. I like that name. That's a great name. Jim Benton was here. He probably was like, he was on Christian time. So he was like, these guys are taking way too long. Marty, Megan, I'm sure I'm going to miss some people, but thanks. And especially the ones that came early for the early show that was never really planned. Thank you for hanging out. And then let's see, Tobin, what's up, Tobin? Tobin's going to help. He's going to be one of the mod/judges. Theo, what's up? Secular Rarity, what up, what up? Yeah, it says, oh, where'd it go? It always moves on me. UDC is going to be awesome. Fuck yes, it is. Ian Davenport, Kimmo, we can keep going. Tobin, who will get the belt? Whoever wins gets the cash, and the belt. And I just checked before we got on. I just checked Amazon. The belt should be in my possession within the next day or two. So we'll do a live stream and I'll kind of show it off. That way the winner knows what they're getting. Because I got it custom made with the UDC logo that I made on there, so it looks like a WWF belt. It's pretty badass. But Wintersheds, I'm getting ready to pull it up, and we'll kind of go through the format and what it'll look like, so everybody knows going into it. And I think it's gonna be fun. So the way what we're doing is we're treating this as kind of a blend of the old school UFC tournaments. If you're not familiar with that, before UFC blew up to this monster that it is today, they had one-day tournaments, and so these guys would have to fight multiple times in a day in order to win that tournament. So it's a one-day event, but we're also treating it kind of like the NCAA, either men's or women's basketball tournament, where there'll be two channels going, and all the links for the other channel will be up here soon. So we'll have that. So the first two rounds will be simulcast. So you can have split screens, or you can have on your computer. You have one on your TV, one on your computer. Whatever you want to do. But those will be going, and then the final two rounds. So the final four contestants, and then the championship round will be here on the Atheist Roundtable channel. And then for the I put the wrong one up here. My bad. So if you go to, there's already a feed created for the actual championship round, and on there it shows Dr. Josh is going to be the ref for that one, and then David C. Smalley will be the official judge for that one. And if you're not familiar with David Smalley, first and foremost, go do that right now. He's a badass in his own right. If you go back and watch some of his debates and appearances on the Atheist Experience, things like that back in the day, the dude's a monster. So he's going to be a guest for us on that. So it's going to be a big deal. But yeah, that's what it'll look like as far as where you're going to be able to find the different debates. And I'll have an actual schedule out here probably Saturday or Sunday, like which debates will be on which channel. That way everybody knows where to go. That said, here we go, and hopefully everybody can see that. So Wintersheds, to answer your questions, we see at the bottom there. So the first two rounds will be 30-minute debates. Your final four there will be 45 minutes, and then you get a complete 90-minute debate in the championship. So that's what that looked like. Now, a lot of people have been asking, how are the winners? Theo, I just saw your comment on there. If you would email me, austin@tart.live, and I'll get you on there, because that's really the last few things we need, and we'll have everything in order. And Theo, you said at the very top, so you might have missed as far as topics and positions. So Nate and Eddie are getting with each each person and their opponent, so to speak, and they're picking a topic that they're passionate about or interested in, and they're deciding who's taking the affirmative, who's taking the negative, and so that way each round you have people debating things that they actually care about or they're passionate about. That's kind of how that'll go, and then the what was I going to say? Yeah, then the championship round obviously will stay as as planned from the beginning. Is they will have and they'll have about a 45-minute break before the championship starts to if they want to jot some notes down, that kind of thing. Give them a little breather there, get a drink, get something to eat, and then we'll get it on. And then Dean Kruger is a 50-50 split. It's pretty close. Now it kind of got it dipped a little bit because we had one gentleman, there was a theist that had to drop out because he ended up not being able to get that day off of work, which originally they told him he could. So it kind of skewed it a little bit, but I actually think it's even more interesting when we have theist versus theist and atheist versus atheist. I think kind of changes it up from what we typically see on the YouTubes. What's up, Mama Bear? Look at Oz being all organized and stuff. If there's one thing I know how to organize, it's a damn bracket. Not much else. That's my wife. Not much else.
We've been around enough sports to know how those things work.
Yeah. So let's go. We won't spend too much time because we'll do kind of a big ramp up episode. At least that's in my plans. Big ramp up episode, maybe a night or two before the actual event. But we'll go through here and start to speculate, and maybe stir up some shit talking because that's what I like before a good competition. And look, Twiggy, guess who's back?
Oh,
not good,
man. Had to pop in here, didn't he? But he's also excited about it. So
good. Yeah, I'm sure it's if you like competition and you like to learn, it's perfect. It's perfect, and that's why stuff like this, a ADHD guy like me, I need this because it's something I can get excited about as far as the competition, and I can actually learn. So, anyway, I digress. We'll start from the bottom of this bracket because I had a couple people ask me, like, you actually drew names like this is random. I wouldn't have never stacked not saying anybody in the top of the bracket isn't worth a mention, but I definitely wouldn't the bottom two brackets. I wouldn't have stacked it, like that. I would spread that out a little more if I was just, intentionally putting names where I, wanted them. But
if we were seeding these contestants,
which looking at it, I probably would have did a better job seeding it myself. But
because Jeff versus Jeff in the second round. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Right, that's what we're looking at there.
Yep. So I was taking a drink there. So we'll start at the bottom. T Jump, Jeff Thun. T Jump. I like Jeff. I like Jeff Thun. Good kid. But this is going to be probably one of those where we get a lot of the funny faces from T Jump.
Those are the best. Are you speaking about very reminiscent of his most recent debate here on TART?
Yes. It may not be that bad, but it could be right up there. This is the way I look at it. As long as Tom has the damn chair, everybody's fucked. That's the way I look at it. Theo just said, "Make it double elimination, brother." It's been enough headache doing single. And then the next, moving our way up. Just Jeff and Cease. This one could be very interesting.
And I'll keep it under wraps, but they put together a topic that I don't think anyone's going to be thinking about. And so with them both being atheists, it's definitely a very interesting topic for them to go against. I'm not gonna put anything out there yet. You're gonna have to watch and see what that's gonna be. But we spoke last night, and then they solidified it this morning, and it's definitely one of those where did that one come up? That's an interesting one. So that should be fun.
Twiggy, just wait till I see you again.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna snap your little bird chest in half.
He's stepping into the dog pound with that one.
So yeah, that one I think is gonna be interesting because you have Cease, obviously very, very educated, and I'm not saying Jeff isn't, but Cease is on a whole nother level, educated, and an intelligence level that I know I'll never see. And then Jeff, I think one thing him and I carry is we take a more commonsensical approach to arguments, and Jeff is so quick on his feet and quick-witted. I think it's good. Those are things that can even things out, so to speak. So I think that was gonna be good.
Yeah, it's Jeff definitely knows how to maneuver inside of a conversation. So very similar to the boxing theme. I think this is a very strategic matchup there with Cease and just Jeff.
Yeah, it's that one would be good. Theo, where do you go? Are the debates simultaneous or one after the other? They are. So the top bracket will be more than likely the top bracket will be on one channel, and then we'll have a separate channel for the bottom bracket, and they will go simultaneously, but it will go like T Jump and Jeff, and then Jeff and Cease, and on that channel they'll go back to back, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so they will run one right after another and simultaneously. So the answer would be yes to both.
What up, Amy? Yes, thank you for getting a better short answer than I gave a long answer. Seriously, that was I probably made that more confusing. The next one, Shane and Leo. So Leo, I just met, and when I say met, I mean very, very briefly on Myth Vision podcast. He was on there when I went on there and hung out with them. What was it, last week or whatever? I could tell you the dude's crazy smart, knows his shit. And then Shane the skeptic, he came on our channel, and I believe we talked about more. We talked about morality. No, we talked about determinism. And Shane used to be a regular on the Atheist Experience and other ACA shows, and is a beast in his own right. So that's another one of those where I don't know enough about Leo to make a call there, but I could tell you they're both crazy smart guys. So that'll be one that whoever has the judging duties on that one. Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
Oh boy.
And I will kind of pause there because I started to say that earlier and I forgot. So the judges have a scorecard that I've given them, and they have to judge it according to that card. That way we keep everything as unbiased as possible. And I tried to get as many, even spread of theist and atheist judges as well. And again, with that being our first one, it was a little difficult to get a lot of theists to commit to doing this. I think once we get one under our belt and everybody sees that it's smooth and respectful and professional, they'll be more willing to jump in and help there. So they will have a card that they have to go through and judge it that way. That way that we're not just winging it like, oh well, he said way more bigger words than the other guy did, and we keep it fair. So we shall move on. What's up, Brain Bug? Yeah, and anybody in the chat, if you want to help be a mod, just email me austin@tart.live. We have a few more spots there to fill. That'd be awesome. And if we do fill up, if somebody has to drop out, it's always nice to have a couple people on hand to jump in if needed. So we were at Eddie and Skylar. That one, what do you know anything about Skylar, Nate?
I haven't seen a lot of Skylar. Obviously, with Eddie being on the TART platform more and having discussions with him, I know more about him. But I think I've heard that Skylar knows how to debate. Is that correct?
Yeah. So that one, again, I'm not making necessarily a prediction here, but that's uh, I think he'll frustrate Eddie. And so as long as Eddie stays cool, I think it'll be a great matchup. But if he lets Skylar get under his skin, Skylar will pry and pry and pry, and then it's over with. It's over with.
Yep.
Yeah, but no, Skylar's great, and he's great friends with Dr. Josh, and so he told Skylar about it. He was like, "Yeah, I'm in. I went in." So the next one, Megan and Siddharth, and again, that's another one where I feel bad for the judge, because for me, like with Siddharth, it's so hard because the depending on the topic, his argument is so wide. It's very hard to pin him down.
Right.
So that's I feel sorry for the judge on that one.
Yeah, and sometimes it's all based upon the topic too. You could have folks that are really good at debating certain aspects of different topics, but then they get the wrong topic and they get outmaneuvered. And so,
Absolutely. What's up, atheist cats in the building? KCA Randy in the building. Nick, God equals the square root of negative uno. Matt Dohoney would be.
Sorry, I was going to say, look at Ken trying to come in here right before we talk about his matchup. He's wanting to hear what we're going to say.
Yeah. Oh, I'm about to tell him. Matt Dohoney would be a difficult guy to beat. Yeah. Oh, I agree. The only thing is, I love and respect Matt and everything he's done for the community. Period. He was he and Seth Andrews were critical in my deconstruction and deconversion. But I will say I don't think that he would ever do this, because he's kind of anti the UFC, WWF type debating thing. So as much as I love and respect him, I don't think he would ever partake. Could be wrong. Got to be a proper skeptic and say I don't know this to be true, but I doubt it. And then the next one, Atheist Cats and JT Alistair.
Oh.
So I heard some rumbles the other day when I added JT on there, because we had a couple people that had to excuse themselves. But JT has been on our channel before, and I think some people had forgot about it. JT is again a beast in his own right. And Atheist Cats, if you guys didn't, had your first opportunity to see and listen to him when we had our open panel discussion on is Jesus a myth? Was it 2 weeks ago now, something like that? And
yeah, like a week and a half.
Atheist Cats, hey, don't sleep. He's one of those we call in tournaments, and you always have a sleeper pick where it's like, well, I don't know much about this person, or if it's when we're talking about basketball, I haven't seen enough footage on this team, that kind of thing. Well, that's probably going to work in Atheist Cat's advantage, because he doesn't have a bunch of material out there, but is wicked smart. And I see him just like from the top rope, just dropping a Macho Man Randy Savage elbow right on JT's big old head.
Yeah, there's an interesting dynamic with that matchup too, because you have Atheist Cats, who's been an educator for who knows how long, very well informed as far as history goes and how to navigate through that stuff, versus JT, who's a little green to a lot of this information. So it could be very interesting to see how that goes against the experienced versus a little bit more of the inexperienced. Maybe one of the least experienced when it comes to this style of thing.
JT is, if we're talking about YouTube exposure, yes, I would agree that he would be inexperienced or green. But as far as argumentation, not at all. He's very seasoned in that. So I think that's where I don't know, because see, some people deal with being on camera and it's game time, and some people they put up and other people shut up. So we'll see. Is the O for
oh boy.
Oh,
Oh, Tangelo.
Oh. And Otangelo, I put out an open invite all over social medias, and we have a few theists on there. We had was it one or two due to family or job commitments they couldn't, but yeah, he said, "Nah, bro, JT is smart and debated a lot on Discord." Yeah, I agree. That's what
So maybe it's my view then, because I knew that it was his first on air debate when he went up against Hyper a few weeks ago. So maybe it's just my view, but that again, sometimes you don't know when you watch a bracket who might be able to come out on top. So
yeah, it'll be good. Yeah, because like I said, he's green to the YouTube world, but definitely not argumentation. And next, but definitely not least, Jesus, I can't even talk today. Next, Captain Dadpool, an atheist, Chico.
I don't know where to go with this one. Maybe this one's more green to the debate world with Chico, with Dadpool being very educated and well versed. And so I know that Chico is really smart with his thought processes. I'm excited to see how he puts it out there in a debate form.
Yeah, it's I think this one will come down to what's the topic.
Yeah, that very well could be the truth on that one.
Yeah, it's I think it's going to come down to topic. And Otangelo, yes, this is an open bracket. So what I mean by that is it could be theist against theist, could be atheist against atheist, could be Buddhist against Buddhist, Christian against Christian, however you want to snap it all down. But yes, and it could just be a big comedy fest. You're right.
Who knows? You have to watch to find out what happens.
Yeah, it's that one's going to come. Sorry, I was reading. That one probably will come down to the topic at hand, and then last but not least, as far as the first round here, excuse me, Godless Granny and Landy Dandy. Landy, if you guys don't know, he was on one of our very first episodes. Again, another wicked smart theist, very respectful, and he's actually hold on, I'll make sure I'm accurate when I say this. I believe he's the only theist that contacted me. No, I'm sorry, because so he and Eddie were the only ones that contacted me and said, "Hey, is there anything we can do to help? Is there anything we can do to take some of the work or some of the load off yours or TART's shoulders? Is there anything we can do to help?" So I thought that was awesome. So thank you for that.
Yeah, mad props.
So this one, Nate, I've been waiting to say this. Godless Granny is my sleeper pick.
Ooh, watch out.
And when I say sleeper pick, that doesn't mean like she doesn't deserve to win it, but I don't think a lot of people realize like she's slick. She's slick. And she was an attorney for quite a while. So she knows the old argument game.
Granny versus Landy, huh?
Oh. Yeah, we'll have to make an intro just for them.
Yeah. I don't know that there's necessarily one matchup that I'm not interested in seeing how it plays out. Because at least, everyone except for maybe the Shane and Leo matchup, I know at least one person that's in that individual matchup. But then even not knowing Shane and Leo, I almost want to watch more to see how that works out, to see who's bringing the heat on the 20th. And so
it's gonna be good. And here, Javier, you don't understand how many times I've called this dude out. You don't understand. And here's the thing. And Pasta can attest because I've sent him a few things that I've been working on, but he's losing more and more ground the longer he waits. Because I just about a week ago got all my recording studio gear repurchased, rehooked up, and if I'm not working on TART stuff or hanging out with my family, I'm just in here like dropping bars, bro, dropping bars. So he better do it now, or it's going to be a complete massacre.
Yeah, what 4 to 6 months ago, you were in the quote unquote cardboard box of technology, and now you're almost in a whole studio. And so he had his chance when it might not have come out sounding as good, but give Oz some equipment that he's used to, and
do the other stuff I was doing.
Ethan.
I was literally in my car with my iPhone headphones.
You're the guy selling CDs out of your trunk.
And a recording app I downloaded off my phone.
Yeah.
And
from the trunk to the studio.
And like going off the top, like smoking a cigarette, and the cars are running, and it still sounded great.
Yeah. Ethan might not ever put up or shut up. So
Uh-oh. Everybody. Guess who's here?
Oh no. Who let him in?
I don't know. Nobody really stops him.
They don't want to get in his way. They don't want to be victim number whatever he's at now. So
no really stops. They're like, oh yeah, Murdershed, yeah, just go on in. Go on in.
He's the only one that scares the bouncers from kicking him from the club. So
Twiggy, don't you have chores or something to go do? Get out of here.
So we actually joked about that one.
You got hold on. Otangelo, that's not how it goes, bro. You don't just come and snipe the winner. You have to go through the gauntlet, just like everybody else does. So we'll have another one. So if you want to be in the next one, you're more than welcome to be in it. And I'll put another invite publicly everywhere on the social medias. And you can be a part of it, but you don't just get to come like, hey, I'll take on the winner. Come on, bro.
And if my memory serves me correct, he was invited to be on a show, and that show was extended for like 45 minutes to an hour, awaiting his arrival. And he became Otanja no show. And so hopefully next time one of these tourneys pops up, Mr. Otangelo's involved in it. So,
and I do fully expect to see the one and only Amy Newman in the next tournament.
Ooh,
because she can get after it.
Maybe we just get Amy and Otangelo together. They're both like itching to debate. So
Otangelo, everyone was invited. I put public, like I didn't go and like individually invite people and send out like little Valentine invites. Like I put open invitations on Facebook, Twitter. You probably don't even know what TikTok is, but
did you see Brain Bug's comment? That's what we were joking about. Like he was the evil boss at the end of the game that you have to like get through. The final boss.
Yeah.
The Goro of Mortal Kombat.
See,
oh,
Eddie.
Boy.
Eddie said, I'll be prepared. I've done my homework. There won't be any getting flustered. I've only had 2 debates, but confidence is high, approaching this for fun, not passion. That's exactly. I don't know if you heard it, Eddie, before he came on here. That's actually what I said. I said as long as Eddie keeps his cool and doesn't let Skylar get him frustrated, it'll be great. But Skylar does enjoy rattling the cage a little bit if he knows he can. So
I like how Eddie just downplayed that there's $550 on the line right now.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit about that.
Yeah.
It's only the pandemic. Nobody needs extra money right now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Nothing to do about that, you know.
No.
Or bragging rights or any of that. None of that stuff's involved. It's just the fun of it. So
Sorry, I'm reading some of the comments. Damn it, Twiggy, go get a hobby.
Maybe
Jeez.
he has some homework to take care of.
Uh-oh. We got another one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Jim Benton.
We got almost a whole intro with just the word fun. That's impressive.
Yes, Wittershins. There is a pot, and we're not, for all you weed heads, we're not talking about marijuana. There is a pot of 550 US dollars.
Dollarinos.
And I have a custom-made belt on the way, and it's like the real deal belt, not one of them like cheap, like I bought this at Majors.
Eddie's now saying he's here for the belt. Now, after saying it was all for fun and passion. Okay, buddy, we see where this is going.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Ox, we're not providing it, if that's what you're talking about. I don't know if you saw his comment.
Yeah, we just don't provide it. You can do whatever you want.
You can do that whenever you want. That's none of our business. So,
oh, thank you. 550 is a stupid number.
So $599.99 sounds much better. So,
so here's my salesmanship's going to come out. Okay, so whoever wants to give $66, that'll put us at $666 for the pot, not the plant, the money. I will cut off all donations at $666.
Ooh, who's got that 66 laying around? Or get a group of your friends together and throw 66 together.
Wittershins, thank you for your contribution.
Yes, much appreciated. And the winner thanks you as well ahead of time. She really wants someone to do the $66 donation.
That's awesome. I'm not an atheist.
Tangela losing debates in the chat already. I don't know if you would he'd hold up an attorney.
Oh, come on, Jim.
We just said that, didn't we?
Come on, Jim. Let's come on now. We need to be better.
Turn the volume up, brother.
By the way, those that do follow me on TikTok, if you go look at the video I posted last night of a guy talking about 666 and why there's no 6 in the middle because Jesus is 7, and I have no idea what he's talking about. And then he said that the devil wants to show his humanity to the earth. And then I got really confused because I was like, wait, hold on. Satan's a human now?
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, anyway. So yeah, I feel like right now I should know how to do the auctioneer thing. Hey, give me 666.
I thought we were gonna go with the Monster energy drink 666 combo. You remember that one?
Oh, do I?
That was a good time.
Oh, do I? You know what I did? I heard that the first time. I went straight to
and bought a whole case of them
and bought a handful of Monsters and drank them at once.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, so we'll pull up this. We had a couple folks jump in, so we'll pull up this bracket one more time so everybody can see it. Is everybody in the club getting tipsy?
Wittershins wants to. She wants that Monster.
Whoa. Wow. That's not
I don't think he said that either, did he?
The funny thing is I didn't mean to click that
one. Oh, boy.
Yeah, worship Satan. Going to hell. Going to hell.
Oh, satin. It's much softer, Amy said.
Satin.
That's a very fun misstep that's made on a regular basis for some reason.
I was talking satin.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, Here's the look at the official bracket for the first, so the inaugural Ultimate Debate Championship tournament. It's going to be dope. So that's what the cool kids say. It's gonna be dope.
Oh boy.
Twiggy, I'm making a trip to where you live tomorrow.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, is right. But no, the official bracket, and we'll have, like I said, the two channels, so you can watch, watch two of them at once if you want. I wouldn't recommend listening to both of them at the same time; might get a little confusing. But we'll have schedules. We'll have schedules on there, so that you know which ones will be on which channels. And like I said, 30 minutes first round, 30 minutes second round, 45 minutes for the final four, and then a full 90-minute debate for the championship. The homie, the guy, the man, the myth, the legend, David C. Smalley will be our guest judge for that. And then Dr. Josh will be the ref / moderator for that. So it's going to be cool. It's going to be fun, and it should be exciting. So we'll start at 4 p.m. and then the championship will kick off at 9 p.m. Our typical start time here at the Atheist Roundtable, and it should be fun. They'll have about a 45-minute break there for the championship, like I said earlier. And for those just jumping on, we have for the winner, we do have a cash prize. We were at $550, but Murdershed said that's a dumb number, and contributed $50, so we're at $600. And if anybody would like to contribute $66, I will cut off contributions, so that way, no matter who wins, they get $666, which I just, for very petty reasons, think is funny. So we will have a scorecard for each debate. So whoever's the ref or judge, they will have that scorecard to score the debate based on some of your basic like high school or even college debating scoring methods. That way we can be as down the middle as you can and not have any bias or anything like that as you go through it. And yeah, it should be good. We have I think we have a lot of good methods put in place to keep it fun, but also keep it fair, and interesting. And remember, when you tune in here at the Atheist Roundtable, we do love debates. We love hosting debates. So even outside of this tournament, if you love to debate, get a hold of me. You can email me, austin@tart.live. And we do debates all the time. One thing to keep in mind, we love great topics. We love people that do want to have great conversations, great debates. But we also add fun, comedy, satire, little WWF in there, and we do like to have fun. So just know that, because some people, they're the debate purists, and it's like goddamn sin to have fun. Why somebody's having a debate. So there are things as far as our cuts and our transitions we have streamlined. I think we've become much more smooth in that. The first debate or two was very choppy. I'm not going to lie. I saw it when I rewatched it, and that's why we continue to get better at it. But they're pretty clean now, and the debaters love it because the way we do it, it gives them a moment off screen to get a drink of water, go over their notes, jot any new information down. Maybe they agreed or disagreed with. They want to write that down real quick. They love it. We've got tons of great feedback on that as we've continued to clean it up and make it better and more efficient. So, the last thing as far as what I wanted to hit, this Saturday is going to be a banger. It's going to be a banger. So we have Captain Dadpool. We have Bram.
Ooh.
And it's another Ultimate Debate live night. And they're going to be debating the resurrection of Jesus Christos, Jesus Christ. In case somebody missed that.
So cut 4 hours out of Saturday night. That might go for a while.
Delete everything.
That's why we
Bram takes about 2 hours to get through his opening statement.
So he's got to cut that down to 10 minutes.
Yeah, and I am anxious to see how he does in this format, because if you watched, he did a show with Jeff and I a week or 2 weeks ago, and it was just an open discussion. It wasn't a debate or anything. And holy shit, it was, you know. And so this one will be interesting because now he has to stick to the time. You know, there you don't get to, well, give me 1 more second. No, there's no more 1 seconds. The 1 seconds are gone.
The thing with Bram that's very interesting, I thought his phone calls were long until I saw how long that conversation was between you and Jeff and him. And so long on the phone, longer in person, I think. So
yeah, it's a little lengthy. a little lengthy, a little much. Yeah. You know, and not to go into a whole other topic, but that's one of the things, like when you're arguing for a God, if we have to jump through that many goddamn hoops just to maybe suggest that God is real, not even prove it, just trying to suggest it.
Well, and that was just for Jesus. That wasn't even God. That was just,
I don't even forget. I didn't remember if we were talking about, I couldn't remember if we were talking about Jesus.
You lost track.
I was like, where are we at?
For long you lost track on it.
And I was even taking notes. Like, bro, we are all over the place right now. But that's the thing. He said so minimal facts is lengthy anyway. But then I didn't misspeak as far as the title I used, and that's and then now it's escaping me again. But he was trying to combine 2 different arguments and use points from each of them, and I think that's what made it. If I remember right, what made it disjointed at different points. We're like, hold on, I thought we were talking resurrection. I thought we were talking about the crucifixion.
Which outline are we in again?
Where are we?
One with 12 points, one with 7. When you're crossing them over, you cross the streams. You can't do that.
You know what? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I just joined. I don't know what the topic is, but I completely disagree with you. You know what?
Well, am I debating you? I don't think we're debating right now, but
you know what? This is
what debating happens. Whether
hold on, Nate. This is what happens when you get a gynecologist that thinks he knows everything.
Oh, he's telling you what your sore throat's from.
Yeah. Then he wants to get on here and tell us about Jesus and Beebles. And
maybe he'll give the $66.
And for those who don't know, Digital Hammurabi, that is Dr. Josh, a good friend of the channel. And actually, we gave you some love a little earlier, Dr. Josh, but he will be the guest and the special referee for the championship. And he is Mr. Slavery, and at least he thought
Mr. Slavery. Yeah, he walks around town. Hey, Mr. Slavery, how are you doing? Doing good. Thanks for asking.
Well, you did something right when it's you're in the YouTube community or whatever. And they're like, oh, Dr. Josh, and people are like, oh, the slavery guy. Like, yeah, that one.
You want to be careful saying that out in public. You know?
Yeah, but
hey, that's the slavery guy. That's the guy that's all about slavery. Like, I don't think that's a good feel.
See, I don't have it. Here's
it's in your restroom where you were reading it last, right?
No, it's on my kitchen table. I was reading it. So I will not go get that. But Mr. Slavery, oh my.
Mr. Slavery.
Yeah, it's probably not the best nickname in the world.
That's his new TikTok name is Mr. Slavery. Yeah.
I was gonna hold his required reading material for the Atheist Roundtable. Does the Old Testament endorse slavery? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And he's got a new book coming out that I'm really excited about. I think he said like this summer ish. And he gave me a little inside peek on something that he's not very good at keeping secrets about, but I am. but I think it's pretty damn cool what he did. But yeah, keep an eye on that, and I'm sure you'll be able to buy it at all your fine establishments like Big Lots and
Half
Goodwill.
price books.
No, kidding. Amazon,
Amazon discounted shelf. Yeah.
all that, but no, definitely support it, and for multiple reasons. One, normalizing atheism. We love to do that, and when you have somebody that's they're obviously doing their own writing, publishing, marketing, support the entrepreneurial part of that as well. And the people that are creating their own stuff. I love that, supporting that as well. So, all right, Nate, what are your overall thoughts here before we wind? Oh shit!
So
wind this thing down.
Over the next week or so, I'm actually, because I used to getting into that WWE stuff a little bit back in the day. I'm looking forward to some of these promos that I keep hearing about. We've had a few small ones, but I'm waiting for the big promos, the ones where there's a lot of energy put into them. Pasta Mike put a good one out for Jeff, calling Cease out. And I know Captain Dadpool and Chico have done smaller level when they saw that they were on the bracket together. But this next week could get very, very interesting with how creative most of the entrants can be. I don't know. Will we see a T-Jump promo? I don't know if he feels like a guy that would put a promo out. We might have to make one for him.
Yeah, I don't see promo. I don't see promo. I don't see the Jumpster doing no damn promos because he's like, no, I just come out here in my chair and I just stone cold Steve Austin stun everybody.
Yeah.
And then I just go backstage. Like, that's just what I do.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And then, of course, we're looking forward to the event. I mean, that's those matchups that we've got, like we talked about. A lot of very, very interesting ones in there. Something for everyone, I think, if you like debates.
Ooh, I just had an idea.
Uh-oh. Things get broken when you get ideas like that.
Yeah, that's my ex-wife. So here's my thought. And T-Jump never watches our material, so I can say this and not be worried about it.
I'm talking to him tonight, so whatever your idea is, I can tell him it's happening. So he can do nothing about it.
Since my wife works at a furniture store, and they have an entire section in the back dedicated to just recliners, I think I might get a little creative tonight. And I'll do it because I know T-Jump won't.
This promo brought to you by a fine furniture establishment that Mr. House works at. We won't dox it. We'll just say it's Lazy Boy, but it's not Lazy Boy. So
yeah. Actually, we'll say I hate Lazy Boy, so we can say that.
T-Jump's debate brought to you by Lazy Boy.
Now, if they want to give money for the event, then I'll love
Lazy Boy. $66.
That's all we need. That's all we need. That's all we need. So yeah, last offer here before we wrap up. We're at $600 for the winner. I'm just looking for somebody, one of our loyal, fantastic followers, fans. And you know what? We'll show you how good I am at the mathematicals. Is if two of you give 33, that gets us to our 66.
Or if 11 of you give $6.
So we'll get mathematical and we'll make it scientifical.
Mathematical? Is that sounds really, really gross, actually. Mathematical.
It does. It does. But I just made another word.
With equations, right?
Does T-Jup's chair have sponsorship?
I wish. Ken, that's a great comment. I wish that happened.
You know what? I'm sending him a TART sticker. God damn it. Good idea.
Gio, yeah.
I'm doing the math.
How many pennies is that? You'd have...
All right. Well, everybody in the chat, thanks for hanging out with us here. We'll probably do a few more of these leading up to the actual event.
Oh, thanks, Ox.
What's up?
Oh boy. Just to make it uneven. Threw $3 in there.
You know what, Ox? I thought you and I were cool. I thought you and I were cool.
Oh man.
I thought, you know what? He must have parents like mine that couldn't get beyond 2 letters. Like we're super cool, but now you done fucked up. Now you done fucked up. Shit.
We had it all set. You already did the math on it.
Oh
Everything.
no! You know what? Because Google. No, you know what I'll do? Because this is going to come through the Google money. I will take Ox's money and allocate it to the website. Boom, done. Nice try.
Boom, roasted. Boom.
Boom, roasted. Boom. T jumps chair against everyone. I agree. I agree.
He's admitted that that's where his strength comes from. So.
All right, y'all.
Oh boy,
we've been going at it for about an hour, and I told Nate that we weren't going to go any more than an hour because it's date night at the Oz home, and we're going to go
find this Twiggy guy for you anyway. So
please do, and just let him know that the next time I see his bony, twiggy, bird-chested little ass,
you know where he sleeps, so.
I know it's just a little bit of a drive,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll handle that.
The benefits well outweigh the negatives when that drive is involved.
I find it hilarious that an atheist wears a Nirvana T-shirt in nearly every video. First of all, I do own like 12 Nirvana shirts, but I don't know why that's ironic. I hope you know it's the band Nirvana.
Feels like the chat's getting a little punchy tonight. Bring this type of heat. Bring this type of heat next Saturday.
Yeah,
this Saturday. I don't even know what that means.
boy, go work on your comedy skills because you ain't funny.
He humps chair. Is that what he's trying to say?
I have no idea what he's trying to say.
That's what Tom used to do when he was
him not spell right good. Him not spell right good.
He not spell correctly.
What up? What up? What up? What up? All right. Well, last toss out. I'm gonna throw the bracket up here, and I will say last toss out here for the $66 because Ox's little $3 doesn't fucking count. $66 puts us at an even $666 for the winner.
Ooh.
Get close to the mic and do the. Ooh.
Is Ken trying to get disqualified early from the tournament? I don't know with his comment.
Actually, I don't even wear underwear.
So in your
you're wrong.
Ken,
you're wrong.
Boom, Ken roasted.
Each time I've seen a different shirt, but it's funny to see Nirvana on each vid.
It's hilarious.
Well, then I'm going to encourage you to watch a few more videos because if it's not Nirvana, it's Wu-Tang or Biggie. That's all I wear. That's all I own. Or unless it's one of my crazy ass dress shirts.
Yeah, you do have some dress apparel.
I have a lot.
Sunday best.
3/4 of my closet is dress clothes that I never wear anymore. I said, fuck this corporate shit.
Yeah, neither of us want to work in the corporate world anymore. So,
all right. Well, yeah, we'll plan on some more of these as we continue to get closer to the event, and I will continue to build the hype. And
if you're a contestant and you're in the chat, I want some promo vids. Come on, let's get this
absolutely.
going. If you're watching this, and Wu-Tang for life, of course. But if you're in the chat and you're in the competition next Saturday and you haven't set a promo vid up yet, we're gonna be highly disappointed if you don't put one out.
And if you guys missed it,
one out for you, and you're not gonna like that style of vid. So
yeah, because I'm great at promos, but I suck at TikTok. So if you got me putting out your TikTok video, you're fucked.
even if it's not, send them over and we'll set it up. $6.66 for the loser.
And if you guys didn't miss it earlier, Otangelo was debating the now atheist Ox in the chat. So if you didn't know that and you missed it, you can go back and look at it later. Who's Wu-Tang? Oh, Ox.
Oh boy, I think that might be
that did it. Your $3 slap in the face. And Wu-Tang?
Yeah, $3 is whatever, but go educate yourself, bro.
Yes, please. Because you know what? Wu-Tang Clan is not anything to fuck with.
You got a hype on that last comment, though.
If you don't believe me, go ask your mom.
Yeah, so debate championship. All right.
I'm not a debate.
Oh, man.
Wu-Tang Killer Bees on a swarm. Best.
Theoretically, got that
Nate,
rap. That rap.
Nate, last question. This will be our closing question.
All right.
The best Wu-Tang track.
Can I go individual? Like as an individual from Wu-Tang Clan?
Sure. Why not?
So I'm a big ODB fan.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw.
How did you know it all?
Ooh, baby, I like it raw.
I like it raw. You got it, man. Hey,
keep lighting them on fire. That's all I know.
Keep lighting fire.
You know what, Atheist Cats, I hope you get demolished. I hope you get demolished in the tournament.
So we're rooting for a theist now because of you.
Yes, absolutely. Praise God. Yeah, Cream. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bills, y'all. But the best track collective is Triumph. That shit is bananas.
Yeah.
Bananas. That first verse, oh my God.
Do you need to step off air? You're getting a little excited there, man.
What's up, Jeff? I do get excited about Wu-Tang. So much gear.
Is that the theme song for Pound Town?
No, that's Gravel Pit.
Oh. Oh boy.
Where have we
gone?
I have the soundboard to do it, but this one's better to do. Keep lighting them on fire. Yeah, we were editing this Ox.
But you extended it.
Yes.
Continued the conversation.
I found out you're an atheist, and I wanted to celebrate a little bit.
And then we found out you don't know who Wu-Tang Clan is, and you've been kicked out of any TART activities from this point.
Yes. Yep. And I'm going to take your $3 and send it to the local abortion clinic to support what they do. Is that so?
Next Saturday, this Saturday, debates all around, everyone.
Yeah, we got a little off track. So we'll rein it back in here. We're at the hour mark. Nate, thanks for hanging out with me and talking a little shit about the debates. So as a reminder, this Saturday, Captain Dadpool and Bram will be debating not the crucifixion, the resurrection of Jesus, and that'll be 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then the following Saturday, the 20th, March 20th, starting at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, it is the first ever Ultimate Debate Championship Tournament, with the winner getting $603. I'm getting $600 and a custom made belt with the logo and championships and all that shit on there. So thank you guys, everybody, for hanging out, having some fun with us on this Thursday, right? Yeah, Thursday afternoon, evening, and we'll see you guys maybe before, but if not, we'll see you Saturday night.
Welcome to the OZone, cyclone in your time zone. Turn up your headphones, let's read the throne that's overblown Flintstone. Yeah, hey, turn up my microphone. So sit back, kick back. I was just here to kick back. You Christians are cool, but your beliefs are bad. So attack that, I have to do that. Running through this bullshit like Barry Sanders, halfback, know that. So run and tell Eddie, Jim and all of them, we're here waiting to meet them. Tell Catholic traditionalist, he's full of shit. And the armor of God is still on my Christmas wish list. Until then, Dawson is on my shit list. You're so bad, you should ask Batman for forgiveness. So cute, you're fictional, religious, business. Bullshit, yeah. Welcome to the OZone. Yeah. Welcome to the OZone. Yeah, tell me. Tell me, yeah, tell me. Welcome to the OZone.